Guys, how's it going? Thank you for stopping by again. And today I wanted to show you guys the new restoration watch that I will be starting. I will be filming this watch and step by step through the restoration that I will be doing to this. I will not be doing a full movement cleaning because these watches, the Japanese watches, they're a whole different beast from a Swiss chronograph. So if the watch is not, it doesn't give me good numbers, once I finish what the part that I'm going to do, I will send it off to a Seiko specialist for them to finish it off for me. And I know that service on this watch is not going to be cheap. But like I said, I'm going to do my part, and after I'm done with my part, if it doesn't work, I will send it off to a specialist. So this is my 1976 6139 66002. A very nice watch, and you could see it's a little bit abused. And if we could see in the crystal has a bunch of scratches. I have a crystal for this watch, and it doesn't have a stem and it doesn't have a crown, but I have those parts as well. I will be checking out the pushers, see if they're not bent, because a lot of times people bent these pushers. And when I got this watch, it's like somebody put it on a NATO or some other strap, because the strap that came with the watch is brand new. You can see it's a Japan Z watch or strap or band, I'm sorry, and it is basically in mint condition. So the band, it's basically in brand new condition. I did have to order some aftermarket end links for this bracelet because it did not come with the end links. So the end links will be aftermarket for this watch. But one of the things that I really liked about this watch, it's that it came with box and papers. Now, I'm one of those guys that doesn't give a lot of thought to box and papers, but when you get them, it does excite me. It does, it gives it a little bit of perk to the watch, and it didn't just come with any box and papers. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So the outside box, normal Seiko box, nothing to talk about. Inside box, and then you have the Seiko blue box. But what really intrigued me about this watch was the receipt. Now, I covered some of the information up. The receipt of this watch came from a ship store, the USS Enterprise, as you can see there, and it was sold to a Soldier Williams, December 9th of 1976, and I dated this watch, and the watch dated to March of 1976. So the watch was made in March, and it was sold on the USS Enterprise in December. And you could see here the stock number that comes on the receipt matches the stock number that comes here. And there's other receipts, but there's a lot of information on the other receipts that I don't want to show here on YouTube. But this is what made the watch whole to me. And they paid the whole sum of $53.05 for this watch back in 1976. So this watch, I will not be polishing it. I will not be doing much to it. Like I said, I'm going to put a brand new crystal on there. I'm going to put a stem. I'm going to put a crown. I am going to change the gaskets. The watch works because once I move it, the watch starts ticking. The numbers are not bad at all. Once I get it all together and make sure the chronograph resets back to 0 correctly and everything, I will see what the next step for the watch is. Like I said, if it needs a service, I will send it to a service specialist. But as far as the watch, I'm excited. This is one of the watches, or this type of watches, they excite me a lot, especially with the pedigree that it has. So we'll bring it back to life. So guys, there we have it. It's amazing with a little bit of ultrasonic, a little bit of a cape cloth, and just a little bit of elbow grease. The amazing result that this watch gave, as you can see here, the crystal. Okay, we got a brand new crystal on here. We did a little bit of cleaning, no polishing. I didn't want to relume the minute hand. I wanted to leave this watch as original as I could, and if it came like this with the lume missing from the minute hand, that's the way I'm going to leave it. The numbers are not that exceptional, but they're not bad. So I am going to give it a little bit of use because it hasn't been used in a while, I'm guessing. So after a week or so, after a few days, we'll put it back in the machine and see what kind of numbers it gives us. I'll make a follow-up video about that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it.